My name is Ambassador John Andruga Duku, the Ambassador of the Republic of South Sudan to People's Republic of China. I am in Nairobi and in a very, very special place for people of South Sudan to remember. This is Gracia's guest house in Nairobi. Gracia guest house in Nairobi, many people in South Sudan doesn't know what is the meaning of it. Is it here in 2010 that few of us came together and conceived idea of countdown to South Sudan referendum. And it's from there we hit the road running. And then we went to Juba and decided that our people must be reminded that the independence of South Sudan is so critical that it is a matter of life and death. We campaigned, we were able to mobilize because the government of South Sudan by that time is not allowed to campaign openly for independence of South Sudan because of what has been agreed on CPA. CPA is Comprehensive Peace Agreement. It was agreed that the unity must be made attractive people of South Sudan. Therefore, SPLM, the ruling party, led by our beloved President Salva Kiir Mayardit and the President Hassan Omar al-Bashir of Sudan, they were together all supposed to campaign to make unity attractive. By that arrangement, it will make it difficult for SPLM as a ruling party to come openly to start arguing for independence of South Sudan, and therefore they are not. We are the one now taking the burden to let everybody know the intention of this referendum is not unity. The intention of the referendum is for people of South Sudan to vote for their freedom in the referendum. I am very proud to have participated in that referendum, and I'm very proud that people of South Sudan has recognized the need to vote for their own country. We thank the people of Kenya, thank everybody who participate, going back to late President Daniel Arap Moi, President Kibaki, current President Uhuru Kenyatta. They all play a constructive role in achieving this milestone for people of South Sudan to arrive independent. Going forward, I hope our people will remember Gracia's guest house as a place where we, at that time, I was head of mission here. I decided that I don't want to continue because I was transferred from Nairobi to Uganda as head of mission. I declined. I chose to go for civil society to campaign. Because why civil society? Because there's a freedom. Nobody can tell me, do this, don't do that. We were together with several colleagues. And in this regard, we wanted to emphasize that without the political support of Kenya, without the moral support of Kenya, without the reception Kenya gave to our people, the platform, it will not be possible. For us, at that time as civil society, Gracias is a very important location. Now, for people of South Sudan, there are several places in Kenya which are very important. But for us as civil society, that time for the campaign of the yes for referendum, Gracia is very critical. Now, for the rest of people of South Sudan, Naivasha, Simba Lodge, is another very critical milestone because that is the place where the agreement was conceived. I was privileged to be a member of the negotiation team. John Garang, our lay leader, the founding father, spent almost over 9 months in Naivasha, non-stop. Today, if you go to Naivasha, you find that a tree planted by late Dr. John Garang Dimabior, Ali Hassan Osman Taha, in memory of Comprehensive Peace Agreement. So for you people of South Sudan, if you visit Kenya, visit Gracia Hotel, where civil society launched the campaign for referendum, and for the political leaderships to visit Naivasha Simba Lodge, because that is, there's a building named after Dr. John Garang Dimabior. That's the history of people. We must remember where we come from, how do we arrive in. As we prepare to mark the 10th anniversary of independence of South Sudan, allow me to, at this juncture, to convey my congratulations to President Salva Kiir Mayardit, our first President of the Republic of South Sudan, for steering the country to independence and lead this country up to this moment. But it is very unfortunate that less than 3 years after independence, we had this unfortunate war which broke out in 2013, which have set back the progress which could have been done. But again, with the wisdom and the wise leadership of President Salva Kiir, agreement was able to be achieved. Today, as we prepare to mark the 10th anniversary, South Sudan is now in peace. Although there are some few pockets of some South Sudanese who are still resisting the peace, I want to take the opportunity as we mark the 10th anniversary to appeal to our brothers and sisters who are still holding guns, who are not yet ready to come for the peace. Brothers and sisters, South Sudan is bigger than our own individual interests. Let us put the interests of South Sudan first. That country, all of you who are now in opposition, has sacrificed many, many years of your life to achieve this independence. Today, the flag of South Sudan will never be lowered down. The flag of South Sudan will remain high no matter what happens, and this country will remain free. My appeal to the international community is that give people of South Sudan a chance to fulfill their long aspirations to be free, and give support for peace dividend. At the moment, as we speak, with a lot of difficulties, the agreement is moving forward, but there's still some challenges. I'm appealing to the international community, specifically the Troika, who have not yet committed themselves fully to support the implementation of the peace agreement. I want to underline here, humanitarian assistance is very critical to help people of South Sudan. But humanitarian assistance will not provide peace dividend to people of South Sudan. Since 1983, international community through WHO, through other UN agencies have been pouring food to South Sudan. Today, if you are asked to point your finger, where are the progress of this humanitarian assistance? Zero. So we need peace dividend. And what are the peace dividends? We need road infrastructure to be built to link part of South Sudan. We need electricity so that we can investor can come and invest in South Sudan. Why do we need road? Because road provide net linkages from the rural area to the urban center. Dr. John Garang Mabior, our founding father, and His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit, as a leadership of the SPLM, always tell us that we must take the town to the people. Taking town to the people means that we change the mindset which many African has gone through when they get independent from colonial time. There was rural migration to the cities. We want to get migration from the city to the rural area. And that cannot be done unless services are taken to the rural area. We must have roads so that service is taken. If there's road in the rural area, supermarket can be built in the rural area, hospital can be built in the rural area, school will be there, population will be there, and then there will be no need everybody to go to the city. Today, a lot of ghettos are growing in big cities around the world. It's because of people run to the city looking for services. And we want services to be taken to the rural area so that people don't run from the rural area to come to the city. South Sudan has opportunity to show to the world opportunity that the last country which get independent in Africa will start it differently by projecting a new idea. We are advantaged that since we came at the edge of information technology, there's a lot of opportunity for our people to benefit from this. Many African countries got independent, there was no information technology, but we have it now. So what we're saying here is that South Sudan as a country is blessed with, endowed with a lot of resources. My appeal to our people, political parties in South Sudan, is that those resources will remain just statistic, because unless we have to tap them and give economic value to it, it remains of no use. South Sudan today boasts as the country with the highest population of animal livestock. But what is the meaning of the livestock to us? Apart from social services, where it can be used for dowry, for pride, we want to put value to our cattle. We want to stop our people dying because of these cows. We want our people to make use of this cow to change their livelihood. We want to appeal in the eve of 10th anniversary that our chiefs in the rural areas, Our political leaders, our community leaders must come together in coordination with our churches and our mosque and all other religious groups, that we need internal reconciliation. We need our people to forgive each other. We need grassroots peace. Revenge cannot take us anywhere. An eye for an eye make everybody blind. South Sudan is a country endowed with resources, but today our people are suffering because of this an eye for an eye attitude. Reconciliation means we must have the feeling of saying sorry when you step in the brother's thought. Sorry is the best way to move forward. We must tell our people that reconciliation does not mean that being proud. Pride does not take us nowhere. His Excellency President Salva Kiir himself has apologized in several occasions to people of South Sudan that if he, Salva Kiir, as president, can apologize for whatever mistake he personally have done, he has to be forgiven so this country can move forward. Why don't we emulate that as people of South Sudan? We must forgive each other. We must move forward. As Ambassador John Andruga, at the eve of the 10th anniversary, I also wanted to let the people of South Sudan know that I am also for reconciliation. If I have done something to anyone which make anybody very unhappy, I also want him to forgive me so that we move forward and build that country called Republic of South Sudan. Now, we wanted to say to our people, the international community can only come and help us, but this country belongs to us, people of South Sudan. I remember very well, vividly very well, during the campaign of a referendum, President Salva Kiir, when he went to New York and came back, he was received overwhelmingly. And he addressed the people of South Sudan. I was there. That he told the international community, if you give the free and fair chance to the people of South Sudan, they will vote for freedom. Now, after our people voted, 99.9% for independence, President Salva Kiir addressed people in John Garang Mausoleum that you, the people of South Sudan, you have now proven that I am right. You made me very proud. But, underline this, what President Salva Kiir said. This was said 10 years ago, that you have voted for your freedom. But this country, it is your responsibility to build it. You must roll your sleeves and remove the ties, and then go and start sweating to build this country. Brothers and sisters, citizens of the Republic of South Sudan, my message to you as the servant of the Republic of South Sudan is that let us remind ourselves of that message of President Salva Kiir, that we must roll our sleeves, we must work to build this country. International community is just a catalyst which can enable us to move forward. But the country freedom, the country development is going to be in the sweat of women and men of the Republic of South Sudan. In this regard, I wanted to draw my conclusion by once again appealing to our people as we mark this anniversary, 10th anniversary. We should not just criticize. I know there are people out there who are saying that 10 years, nothing has been done. I don't agree with that. A lot has been done, despite the challenges we have. But the most important thing is we are a free country. The skirmishes between our own internal situation in South Sudan is not peculiar to South Sudan. There are many African countries who have been freer than us, but they still have problems. So let us not dwell on those shortcomings, but let us look at the bigger goal. This country is free and remain free. Nobody is going to change it. Those who are regretting for having voted for independence, we want to tell them that you are the minority. You are the minority, and the majority of us agree 100% that this country is moving forward, regardless of what's happening. I thank South Sudan Embassy in Nairobi, South Sudan Embassy in Nairobi, for this opportunity through the media outlet of the embassy, through the embassy, to give me opportunity. I also thank SSBC for having contacted me to provide a vision, my version of what happened, because I participated fully during the liberation struggle. I also participated fully for referendum. Now I'm participating also fully in developing of this country. In my new capacity as Ambassador of the Republic of South Sudan, in a very important country, People Republic of China. Long live People Republic of South Sudan. Long live President Salva Kiir Mayardit. May God bless Republic of South Sudan. Forward we go, backward never.